So, as Clayton said, I'm Michael Ballin here.
What is wrong with your jacket?
Anyways, we're about to change the whole suspension on the Corolla XRS because I found these on eBay originally for a very, very low price. I guess some guy was liquidating them and he was just trying to get rid of them. So I ended up buying them all before he had sold out. But I wanted to upgrade as well all the rubbers and just make them all fresh, but I guess Tokico doesn't sell those. So I ended up going with KYB, which is the second most reputable suspension company out there, I guess. And I ended up buying the strut mount, the bushings for the rear, the lower rubber spring insulator, dampener, whatever you want to call, and then the shock covers so that dirt doesn't get inside those doohickeys. But I didn't have to do all this, but you know, since these are kind of out of production, I kind of wanted to hold on to them for a good while, so I ended up just getting everything new. So
oh, thanks for the old suspension,
man. Anyways, let's get started.
Fuck, bro.
No need for that kind of negativity around here.
That's racist.
Damn, young Scotty Kilmer, where are your glasses at? Anyways, first up, remove the wheel, obviously. I think we're gonna do the rears first, just so like I could kind of focus on the front afterwards. But
is there a bolt? So there's a bolt right here.
Yeah, there's a bolt right there, and then there should be right there. No, that's on the inside. So that one's on the inside, and that one you tackle from the inside, which is right there. I don't know, but figure it out. So these are actually super easy to do compared to the Celica ones. It's just one bolt down there and it slips out and just falls down. So easy compared to the Celica.
I wonder how the four-wheel drive matrix is compared to that.
I don't know, man, but I kind of want to do it.
Independent rear suspension.
Anyways, let's get to work. So it's actually two bolts on the inside, or nuts. There's one nut right there, and the one in here, and there's one on the bottom. So he just got it out. What is it? 14 mil.
And then this one's a 19 on the backside.
And the backside, 19 mil. The one on the bottom, right there. Excuse a little rust. This isn't a Illinois vehicle. Illinois. Now tackle the two that are in there. So Clay already removed the nut that was in there, and oh, you haven't removed the other one, you bastard!
You're stupid because that's the one that this one threads into. The other one's on the backside, fool.
What?
Yeah, that's the one that one's the one that it threads into from the bottom.
Oh, so the other one's on the back that you have to remove?
Yes, fool. You don't even know your own car.
Okay, so there's the hole for the back one. You guys see it right there? So there's a nut back there, and then there's I thought it looked like a nut, but it's just welded on there. So you get it from the bottom, and this one you get from the top right here. So now Clay needs help bringing this down so that he could drop the shock. So in order to properly drop the rear, you want to take off the load from both sides, because I forgot the Corolla is a rear solid. So if you're over here pulling this down, this side's going to keep it from going down and just bringing it back up. So you want to lower both sides so that the rear solid frame comes down evenly and we don't have any issues dropping the shock. So dropping the fronts is really, really easy. You have the 3 nuts up here. And then for the old shock itself, you have the 2 bolts and nuts right here, which go to your knuckle. And then you have the 14, or I don't even know if it's a 14, but you have the nut right here for your sway bar end link. To get it off, you would have to use an Allen key and then a ratchet to get it out. But really, really simple. And then you have to loosen the brake line and the ABS wire. So you get all that out of the way, and the strut should fall down. just like how we did right here. Clay did this off camera because I had to go drop off my sister. She was in her matrix and she dropped it off because she wants me to do an oil change on it, and there's a check engine light, so gotta check that out. But regardless, they're already out, so let's go ahead and start disassembling these and installing the new ones. Clayton's the man, yo. He got both of them out while in like this 15-minute trip that I did to my sister's job. Like, yo, what the heck? Look at him use the wrench and the Allen key to get the sway bar end link off. So it was a 17-millimeter wrench, and then what's the Allen key? Oh, 6. So it was a 6-millimeter Allen key, and then the 17-millimeter wrench, and he was able to remove it. See, I knew I was missing one rubber. I'm missing the rubber that goes up here for the top of the spring, but I mean, it is what it is. This one looks kind of already busted, so I'm just gonna have to reuse this one. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but check out this top one, yo. That Illinois rust. But it's not as bad on the underside of the vehicle. It really isn't. Like, I got no rust under. I don't know if you guys are able to see, but to remove the front one, we're just gonna uncover the cap right here. Should be able to. There we go.
Built like that.
And then there's this nut up here. We're just gonna yeet it. You don't need a spring compressor, people. Spring compressors are for pussies. No, I'm just playing. Use only a spring compressor when you have like a lifted pickup or something like that, where the spring actually needs to be extended a lot because of the vehicle being lifted. But because this is a lowering spring, you really don't need a spring compressor to remove or reinstall it. So we're just gonna yeet it out. And if you want to do the honors.
This is 17, no? 17, 19? Something like that.
I want to say it's a 17, but bring a 19 just in case. But I have H&R lowering springs. Where's the part number? So there's the part number. I'm going to be reusing these springs, and Clayton's going to be taking my old Tokicos.
I'm selling my teens. Hit me up if you need them.
What is it, a 19?
Probably.
Is it a 19?
Yeah, it's a 19. All right, here we go, guys.
It shouldn't. Don't get scared, dude. It's already lowered.
I'm get scared. Ew, these are.
Yeah. Well, why you keep up on new ones?
You gotta hold it, son.
No, I think it's out already. Oh, look, this is rotating. Go. Go. Keep going. I think that's it.
There. Nothing even happened.
Look at that. Nothing even happened, yo. Like, what the fuck?
That was scary.
That was so scary. Oh my god. So I got these Tokicos. Part number is HTS 1150, or sorry, HTS 115F1.
FL, fool.
I'm just screwing up all day today. HTS 115FL. Front and left, meaning the last ones. HTS is Tokico's line of adjustable suspension or dampening. Right here, I don't know what size it is, but you would put in an Allen key, or you can buy Tokico's provided extensions for the rear, which I don't have, and they don't sell no more, so I would have to buy them second hand on eBay, but I haven't found any. So
I'm sure other brands would work.
Yeah,
well.
that's what I was thinking. I was gonna try and use the KW ones.
I actually have a pair in my garage if you want them.
We'll figure it out another day. But anyways, you can see right here, the blue doesn't have it, but the red does. So that's adjustable dampening. I don't know what settings it is at right now, but we could adjust the front ones very easily. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Sorry about that, guys. Some tacuache was playing hella loud as music. His cumbias, if you know what I mean. Anyways, just cleaning it up real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna use the rubber insulator. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the part numbers in the description, so if you guys want them, but I got everything off Rock Auto. I tried to get everything that KYB provided for our shocks, but this is all they had. I didn't see them have this one. I didn't see
the top one.
Yeah, I didn't know that they had this one. But if you look at it, I think it's because I remember the OEM one has this part attached to it.
Right.
So I don't know why they don't sell it separately, or why, I don't know. I really don't know why, but this is what I wanted because this is a new part right here. It comes with the bump stop. I believe that's what they call this, a bump stop. So you would want to make it go like something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and double check, but I think that's how it goes. Basically, all it is just covering the rod from any debris going in there. That's about it. You don't really need it. If I didn't use it on these, and you can see these aren't leaking, but unfortunately one of them might be. It's probably leaking. Pretty sure it is. But that's usually what happens. But the rear ones are really accessible to get, not the front ones. But anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get to business. So after figuring it out, or Clayton figured it out because he checked online. So wow, why does that one look different?
Bro.
Wait, is that the rear? That's the rear, you dummy.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, he's over here trying to scare the crap out of me. Fucking Clayton strikes again. I hope it's this one. Dude, okay, it's that one. I think it's that one. Yes. Oh my god, why you scare me like that, dude? Anyways, part numbers.
I think there's one right here.
No, this is the part number. Look.
My bad.
So that's the part number for the, I think they call this a Bellow, is what I checked on Rock Auto. That's what a Bellow is. It's supposed to cover the rod.
And it comes packaged like this, so you just pop it out. You're supposed to just push it down and see this little ring.
Well, it's harder to do it that way. I don't know. I took that out and then I shoved it in from this way.
See how there's like a little ring around the top right there? There's a ring right here, so you just have to like...
It takes a little bit of manhandling, but I was able to get mine assembled properly. And it's like that, and it stays in the ring right here. Don't break it.
Oh, I broke it.
It's probably been in the warehouse for like 200 years, and it's probably gonna disintegrate into nothing after manhandling it a bit. But
it's been there since 2005.
2005. But it's gonna go like that, and you want to slip it in. Did you overdo it?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. It's lit. Oh my gosh! Come on.
Change your
there we
power.
go. Boom. See
change your power steering pump. Anyways.
See, it doesn't.
Yeah, so that's, he finally got it, and we're just gonna slip it in like that. You have to take off those two things. Yeah, take that off, the nut and the
nut.
Yeah, those two. Don't lose that.
I kind of want to eat it, bro.
Man, why doesn't this thing focus? Man, this camera sucks now. I need to get a new phone. But
I'm telling you for a while, fool.
I'm gonna go ahead and set these up, and I'll return back to you guys.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hella purdy.
Especially this part.
Nah, don't look at that, man. I couldn't find it on Rock Auto, but we basically put it together already, swapped it out. Now that we know how to do this one, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do the other one. So, Clay, if you want to do the honors, since I did this one.
Oh, I'll get to take apart this one.
You haven't taken it apart? I'm over here waiting, dude.
My bad, my bad.
He's over here taking stuff apart. He hasn't even taken this shit apart. Give me that. I'm gonna break it, man. Anyways, take off the little cover. So, Clay, you did your first mistake. If that wasn't a lowering spring one, that shit would have skyrocketed upwards.
Hit me right in the face.
You should have done it this way. But because it's a lowering spring, it's not really under pressure. So just kind of tap it on the...
Oh.
Keep going. No, not my direction.
Oh! Damn, I'm gonna break.
Right here, this part right here. Like where it's not the spring, just hit it. Hit it on the concrete.
It's not coming off.
Oh my god, oh, what are you doing? No.
Like
Here,
I was saying. Do the honors.
Come on, dude. Dude.
Are you serious?
Dude, what the
Here, fry it off, fry it
Hold
off.
on, I don't want to damage this. I don't want to like mess up my... What the hell?
Here, use this. Pry it off.
I'm not gonna pry it. There it goes. I just didn't want to hit it too hard on the asphalt because I don't want to damage it. Damn! Hella crusty.
You're gonna give me that? Are you kidding me?
Hey, it
Damn.
is what it is.
I feel disrespected.
So, comes out, and here we have the old one. This one's still in pretty good condition, not leaking. Look at that, still goes back up. That's how you know if these are still good, if they come back up like that after you press them in. So this one's still good. Set that aside, and then we're gonna go ahead and now put together the new one.
Thanks.
So those are the part numbers for the top hat and this rubber piece right here, and then this one's for the bellow.
We're gonna start with your mount thingy.
Mount thingy.
Yeah, that's your pillow mount or whatever the hell it's called. You just press it in.
So make sure it lines up with the
little notch right here.
Yeah.
For the
make
thing.
sure it lines up.
Take your spring.
What?
Sorry,
Wrong
let's put it
way,
upside down.
man. Wrong way.
And you make sure it sits in a little notch. Nice and snug.
Sound of new rubber. Jeez.
Put this over the top and make sure the lip part goes towards the top.
It's gonna take a little bit of push effort. Keep going, keep going.
Shit.
You want to see the little lip on top. Yeah, right there. Actually, go a little bit more. All right, you're good.
So then you have your cracked ass.
Yeah, I didn't
Top
see it on
piece.
I didn't see it on Rock Auto's website. Just kind of make sure to follow where it goes, even though it's pretty much destroyed.
Right here. Yeah.
All right there.
And then
We
you
get-
take your top hat. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I'm gonna clean it up real quick. So I already cleaned it up, and you want to make sure the notches right here are pointing towards the right way, which is parallel to the strut mounts. And you can see mine is a little bit damaged, but we're still gonna follow the same procedure on the mount itself. So I'm probably gonna get some replacement of these in the future, but for now I'm just gonna use these for now. They should be okay, but I'm just gonna line it up. An easy way to tell is this cutout right here. Just follow it the same way with the strut, and then you're gonna want to apply pressure, and it should line up. And then that's where you're gonna put the that over there. Yes, because these are lowering springs. These aren't really preloaded, or these aren't really, you don't need the compressor. And now Clean's just gonna yeet it on. All right, you're good. There you have it. Looks about the same as my one over here. So now we're gonna put the little cap back on and reinstall these. That's it. That's it. So once you have the other side unbolted as well, the whole rear end just goes up and down. Polish shit, this rear suspension. They should have kept it as the 9th gen. Or as an 8th gen suspension, independent rear. All right, ugga dugga. I'll hold it, send it. Yeet. Make sure it's loosening.
It is.
Oh my God, that was so hard. All right, carefully take it out. Don't want to mix anything up.
See?
All right. Well, don't want to get anything confused, but that's how it goes. All right, let's put it that way then. So it's already taken apart. All right, so we're gonna remove the old one right there.
Bushing.
Yeah, we have the new one right here. Part numbers will be in the description. Go ahead and open that up.
Start with your strut. Shock. Line it on the
Make
bottom.
sure it lines up.
You can see right there on the bottom, a little notch.
Lines up.
Alright, I'll put that right there for now. See this little part, the little bushing? You just pull this thing apart like this. put it.
The curved part goes on the inside.
Yep, the curved part. You gotta sit on the inside, hold it, just squish it together.
Flat spots on the towards the outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Right.
Take this, put it to the top.
Double check. Clayton, wrong way.
What do you mean?
Flat spot.
What do you mean? This side?
Look.
Oh.
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 Whoops.
Oh.
Show them what I'm talking about. Look guys, this is the old one. The flat spot is on the bottom, so the flat spot, yes, like that.
Oh, sorry.
All right, just gotta double check. Now put this back on. Basically gonna be doing the same thing with this one. You're gonna be putting the bump stop around the ring on the top. Same deal. Was the rear one easier to do?
Yeah, way easier. Look, done.
Oh my god.
So then
That slips in. Make sure it goes past the little notch right there, whatever you want to call it. Where's the flat spot from the old one? Oh.
you take that little metal ring
I
retainer.
have to take this off because this is what stops.
And then
No, if it doesn't fit, flip it around.
what do you think I'm trying to do?
Oh my god. Do you want me to hold this, you loser?
Damn, why you gotta do me like that?
Alright, so now what you're gonna do is this is gonna be like this. So this side on my side is gonna have the one entrance. Yes. So you wanna make it parallel.
Because this is the left side.
Yeah,
No.
that's the left side. So you wanna make the bolts parallel to the bottom part. This is gonna require 2 hands, so I'm gonna help him out right now because we're gonna put the flat washer. This requires two hands. This is gonna require 2 hands. Then we do that. That's how you set up. But we're gonna need 2 hands for this.
Hold on. Let me.
So there you have it. It's gonna sit funny, but once it's on the cart, it should even out, should straighten out, and I'll show you guys once we have it in there, and then we're just gonna send it.
Oh, good, oh, good.
All right, looks like it's good enough. Then we put the little cap. Actually, we're gonna adjust them right now.
The preload, or yeah, the rebound or
Because
preload.
Rebound, I guess, or dampening. I don't know. Anyways, let's adjust it before we install it.
You already tightened the bottom right there?
Yeah, the bottom one's tight. Damn, that looks clean. Fucking
Fuck you.
So we already got the other side. Hey, watch out. I already bolted up the bottom 19 on both sides, and I just got to finish bolting up the 14 on the outside, and we should be done.